So earlier this summer, we took a group down to Kansas City of youth and a couple leaders. There was 20 of us that went down. We spent a week down at Bridge of Hope Community Church with Pastor Luther Eatman. And Pastor Luther is one of our ministry partners at Anchor Point. We've been partnered with them for a number of years. And they're an inner city urban church, working in a very poor neighborhood, very low income community that they're invested in and that they put their resources into. Pastor Luther has just a passion for people, a passion for the marginalized. It's the people that you ignore, the people that get walked by, the people who are on the side of the road, homeless, that type of stuff. Their church really invests and pours into those people because they know that God cares for everyone, and that's who they really feel called to invest in. And their church really doesn't have the ability, they don't have the money within their congregation to stay open without other churches funding them. So for us to do that is a cool opportunity. Bridge of Hope has a food pantry, but they do their food pantry a little different. They don't just hand out food, they actually bring people together for meals. They bring people together as a community in what they actually call family dinners. Because they feel like if you just hand them a bag of food and let them go, there's not any change, there's no impact in their lives. But when they sit them down and as a family they say, we care about you, we want to feed you, we want to cook a meal for you, we want to just find out how you're doing, stuff like that. That's really where they make a huge impact. They make sure they are able to get clean and they replace their clothes that need replacing, they get them shoes that they need. So they also have a transitional housing that they have people who live at the houses 24/7 to work with the people who are there, to make sure the people, if they're struggling with something, they have someone they can turn to right away. I mean, we have tons to learn from them. It's amazing to see the passion and the care they have for the inner city. We did a few different things while we were down there. There were just a lot of projects around the church that needed doing, so we helped out. We did some painting for them. Fixed up a lot of different areas of the church just to kind of bless them while we were down there since we were using their facilities. And we also worked on some of their transitional housing. We were able to do a lot of painting. We also hauled out a lot of trash. They had a house donated to them maybe 8 months ago, and so we were able to work on fixing that up so they can move towards being able to actually have people live there. So we were able to collect, I think, over 50 pairs of shoes before we went down, and we took them down and gave them to Pastor Luther for their clothing pantry, and it was really cool to just see the reaction from the people who worked with the clothing pantry. So to be able to give them 50 pairs of shoes that were in good condition and for them to be able to give those out to people was huge. They're only about 15 minutes from the Kansas City Zoo, but a lot of the kids, because they live in a poor inner city neighborhood, they've never actually been, so it was really cool to take some kids there and see the reactions of just things they'd never seen and give them an experience that they wouldn't have had. We watched a lot of our kids interacting. It was just amazing to see. It was like one big family of everybody running around having fun, just seeing all these different things and experiencing different things. So I think there definitely was a huge impact there. Scott and Sarah, our youth directors here, did an amazing job of just giving the kids a lot of different experiences, spiritual experiences. It was really cool to see the kids grow from the beginning of the week to the end of the week. Also, just want to thank the congregation for all their support, for the shoes, the financial support for the students and everything, the prayer and everything else that went on while we were down there. So Anchor Point is going to continue to financially support Bridge of Hope, but if you want to get more involved, they have a website you can go on, learn more information, you can sign up for a newsletter. Also, we're hoping to send down a group yearly, and so they would have an opportunity to see what Bridge of Hope is doing and help impact them in their ministry.